Just under 4 months ago, a project in Italy marked the beginning in practice of a scheme that had been planned meticulously on paper. The UEFA Women's Football Development Programme was born, and despite still being very much in its infancy, the concept has already caught on and early successes are evident. Funded by the hat-trick scheme that directs revenue back into football throughout Europe, the WFDP provides every member association with the funds they need to help develop the women's game.
It is a tailor-made program where every association per year gets €100,000 for a project or a couple of projects they see to develop women's football. It could be grassroots, it could be refereeing, it could be coaching, it could be administrative matters, it could be setting up a league and a license program. It's up to them, but UEFA is there to help out with experts and with money. I think this is an extremely good step, combined that UEFA is also now nearly finishing a strategy for women's football in total. For UEFA, for the national associations and for the clubs, some aims and some operational aspects put into the strategy, which will also be a guidance for the work in the future.
The flexibility and freedom to decide where best to invest the funding is a key factor, but the programme is about much more than just finance. It's also about the sharing of knowledge and experiences, and with that in mind, the Azerbaijan women's under-16 team recently accepted an invitation to spend a week with UEFA.
Azerbaijan has been working now for some years absolutely very well with developing the women's football and applying under-17 and having under-17 World Cup is also a possibility for them to build a legacy in women's football, which I'm sure they will do. And of course also UEFA will help out in this, and by hosting them here together with the Swiss Federation for a week, they are here to prepare but also to see the level, and this is a wise way where UEFA also can help them out. Tailor-made in development, but also by showing where is the level internationally, so they are not surprised next year when they are in the World Cup as hosts.
During their week in Switzerland, the team were based at the UEFA Centre of Football Excellence in Nyon. They had the opportunity to train in top-level facilities and meet with UEFA specialists. The chance to be inspired by their surroundings was not lost on the visiting executives from Eastern Europe.
Of course, we have already made our commitment, our promise that it will be the best ever Under-17 Women's World Cup organised ever until today. So we are preparing, we are trying to impress not only the host as a host, we will be trying to impress all the visiting federations, the teams as well, and to create a good atmosphere in the country in terms of the pitch, in terms of the training ground, in terms of the stadiums, and of course spectators.
No visit to Nyon would be complete without the chance to play competitive football at Kolovray Stadium. The Azerbaijani team lost both of their fixtures against Team Vaud and Switzerland's under-16s, but they were against strong opposition, and it took 2 late goals to ensure that the Swiss walked away from their game with victory.
Ja, auf jeden Fall. Also wir sind happy, dass wir diese...
Yes, certainly. We are very happy to have had the chance to play this match and have this preparation. It's a special match for all players, especially for those players who just came to our football academy or the ones that have already played for 1 year in it. It's really something special. And if you get a chance to face a team that you probably will never face, then it's really interesting and exciting. I think the match showed it. It was a nice match to watch. There were some good moments and scenes. It was exciting until the end.
Gute Momente, ein paar schöne Szenen und war spannend bis zum Schluss.
Grundsätzlich ist das natürlich ein tolles Erlebnis, hier erstmal unter so...
Generally, it's a great experience to be able to train under such professional conditions. We are in a very nice hotel. We will go to the UEFA headquarters shortly and visit all of it and get a sense and feeling that not all sportsmen and women can get. Apparently abroad we are welcomed guests. Wherever we are, we try to link it with games. This is our goal when we go abroad to play many games. We are always looking forward to any international game, even though we weren't strong enough at first, so we played against club teams.
Das Länderspiel dann froh, wobei in den Anfangszeiten wir einfach noch nicht so spielstark waren, da haben wir mehr gegen Clubmannschaften gespielt.
Clearly, one of the first member associations to visit UEFA headquarters through the new Women's Football Development Programme will be forever grateful. And through the funding that the scheme has provided, the remaining 52 members are already making great strides with their own initiatives, which have seen, amongst other successes, the establishment of a national women's league in the Republic of Ireland, the staging of a women's football day in Portugal, and the holding of a women's football seminar in Germany during the recent FIFA Women's World Cup. All of these are brilliant beginnings and just the tip of the iceberg.
This course for the Azerbaijani national team was one element. We'll organize many more of these. We are organizing coaches seminars as well for those coaches from different associations who want to get the UEFA license. They can come and they will come here to our installations to play football and to train in UEFA, but also to visit UEFA together with our trophies, together with the caps, and this is something which makes the heartbeat as well of all those who are coming and makes the eyes of everyone shining.